Link Click Season 1 ended with a deadly cliffhanger, while Link Click Season 2 ended with a mind-blowing twist. The upcoming Link Click arc, which is called the Bridon Chapter or Yingdu is scheduled to premiere on winter 2024. It's not yet available by the time this video is released, but based on the information that we have about it so far, it appears to be a prequel of some sort since it's planning to show some moments that happened before Season 1 events. And based on the official synopsis, we should be able to get some explanation about what happened at the end of Season 2. Two new characters will also be making their first appearance. By the way, the Bridon arc was listed to be divided into two parts, 4 episodes each. It's quite short compared to the usual number of Link Click episodes per season, but that's better than nothing, I guess. Anyway, as of August 2024, did you know that there had been 3 promotional videos that had revealed something related to the Bridon arc? In this video, let's try to look into them in more detail. So, the first video is more like a clip from one of the episodes. It began by featuring one of the new characters, particularly this blondie whose name was not yet revealed when this promo video was initially released. We see him do his work as a model. He makes several poses in this outfit and then there's a glitch. Now we see him in a different outfit, but still doing poses as if it was a continuation from earlier. And after a camera shot, we see him on yet another outfit. But after that one, there's yet another glitch. He is, once again, in yet another outfit. There's another costume change after that, and it ends with this pose, which is used on the huge ad at the airport. Later, we see Tung Xiaoshi pulling his suitcase and notices the ad. He comments about how great the photo is and mentions that the man in the photo looks multiracial. Upon hearing this, Shiguang takes a look at the ad as well, but didn't show much interest in it. As Shiguang walks away, Tung Xiaoshi adds that he thinks he's also good at taking photos like this. Then he asks his buddy's opinion about it, where he notices Shiguang leaving him. It made Tung Xiaoshi wonder if this action is because of Shiguang's mistrust with his photography skills. Anyway, he offers Shiguang a summer job as a model when they get home, which Shiguang rejects. They were walking in an opposite direction from Liu Xiao. Then we see Liu Xiao pause and looked at their direction, then smiled. Then, the second video was more like a teaser that was shown after the promotional video about Link Click's 3rd anniversary. So, after they announced the upcoming events and collaborations, we see Tung Xiaoshi being cut because of some glitch. Then the screen with him is replaced with this animation studio. Then we see the modeling studio, similar to where the model was earlier, if not the exact same place. Then we see this bar. Then the new characters are shown along with their names in Chinese and in English, except with the red-haired character, who doesn't have a name in Chinese characters. His face was also being hidden during this time. And then we hear a gunshot. It sounded like Tung Xiaoshi was hit by a gunshot and fell down. Then we hear Shiguang shouting Tung Xiaoshi's name. And then there's yet another gunshot. We're now on the latest Bridon arc promo video, which is more like a trailer compared to the earlier two. So it starts with Liu Xiao mentioning the name Tung Weimin to this old guy. Liu Xiao later pins him down with a gun, saying that the other guy shouldn't try to trick him. That particular scene ends with Liu Xiao saying that he wants things to be clear about Tung Weimin. Then we see this street. And then a text that says 1443, which should mean 2:43 p.m. Then we see this building, and Xiao Ling's hand showing or giving Tung Xiaoshi a photo of that building. Then a text that says relevant clues have been found. Then we see Tung Xiaoshi saying something, then Xiao Ling answering back. After that, we see a text saying about an argument that shouldn't have happened between two people. Then we see these numbers. Then the text that says, the past has been changed. But we hear Shiguang saying that everything is under control. But right after that, we see him fall into a body of water. Then we see text saying about traveling into the past. and about going to the story's beginning. Then we see Chen Xiaoshi hold a photo. Then in less than a second, there are texts which appear to refer to superpowers in photos, and crime cases, and a father that had gone missing. Then it's followed by a text that says he could be in Britain. And then a text in blue says that by any means, do not let him go to Britain. Then we see Lu Guang, who continues to fall down deeper into the water, with several photos floating around him. And then there's a bunch of text, but the part in yellow says to return to the past and save everyone. Then this part, which appears to be flashing in red, says, this is your punishment for changing the past. And then we see the back of these two. Then we see Lu Guang standing in front of this surreal clock with big text that says Britain. After that, there's a text that says, even while bearing this sin, I will definitely save you. And then we see the hand of a drowning Lu Guang reaching towards the light. Then Vane shows up with that menacing look on his face, and he asks someone if they want more punishment. And then we see Lu Guang suddenly opening his eyes in shock, then catches his breath. At the end of the trailer, we see a hand holding a mobile phone showing notifications about the flight to Britain. And then Lu Guang says that this time they must succeed. And that's it. But what could it mean? Now let's look into the official spoilers. Okay, they don't really spoil much, but they're interesting teasers about what we can expect from the Bridon chapter. The first set of spoilers is from Li Haoling, who is the director and writer of the Link Click series. There was an event wherein fans can ask him questions through X or Twitter, and some of his responses are related to the Bridon chapter. A fan had asked about the duo's popularity with the girls in school. Another fan asked about when they graduated from college and about their tolerance with alcohol. Then another fan asked about how Chen Xiaoshi learned to play basketball and wondered if Lu Guang is as good as Chen Xiaoshi on it. He didn't answer any of the questions directly, but he revealed that there are going to be some episodes from their school days. Not just their high school days, but also their college days. We'll also be seeing a basketball scene between the two. Yes, it should mean we will finally get to see Lu Guang play. Then, about the reason why Chen Xiaoshi's parents are gone and if they will ever come back, as well as Lu Guang's parents, he responded that these should be explained in the Bridon Arc and the third season. Lastly, the most interesting trivia he shared is that Lu Guang's cat pajamas at the hospital in season 2 and the cap he was wearing in this Bridon Arc clip are all Chen Xiaoshi's doing. In some interview with the Link Click Chinese voice actors, the host asked them to give some spoilers about the Bridon chapter. Chen Xiaoshi's voice actor, Su Xiangqing, says stories about family, friendship, and love. Lu Guang's voice actor, Yang Tianxiang, says science and metaphysics, justice and law, ethics and morality. Then Tiaoling's voice actress, Li Shimeng, says pay attention to children's psychology. Good and evil will be rewarded, and learning English is quite important. Oh my gosh, same with the director. They didn't really tell much. I think they anticipated this question and they agreed to prepare different answers. And these answers are very in character. I'll consider these spoilers being from the characters themselves. About what these spoilers may mean, you see, this video originally contained theories and speculations as well, but discussing about them took a lot of time, so I decided to separate some parts and place them in another video. But even if this video focused more on observations and a bit of analysis, I hope it helped you discover new things that you might not have noticed when you first watched those promo videos. I hope you also find those minor spoilers interesting. With that, if you had enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you click the like button. That always motivates me to create more content like this. Of course, there will be a video about the Bridon Arc and other Link Click related theories, so make sure to subscribe in order to be notified once it's ready, okay? Thanks! By the way, if you'd like to share your thoughts about the video or the Bridon Arc or Link Click in general, feel free to post a comment to let me and the other fans know. And as always, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again. Take care!